What's up you guys, it's me Sanne and I'm back with another beauty video. I'm in a whole different setting as you can see again. I'm just trying out new backgrounds and new places to film. I'm currently at my boyfriend's place filming on his camera as well, which I am really excited about because this one has autofocus and my camera doesn't. So I can just do, so exciting. Like I said, today I have another beauty video for you because when don't I? And I'm already wearing most of my base makeup. I mean, look at that highlight. But yeah, I'm wearing most of my base makeup already because today I'm reviewing another eyeshadow palette and some lip products. Because today I'm reviewing some of the Makeup Revolution X The Nightmare Before Christmas collab items, products, thingies. When they announced this collab, I was very excited because Nightmare Before Christmas is my absolute favorite movie. I've seen it a dozen of times and I have loads of items already. Like, I have Nightmare Before Christmas shoes, I have Nightmare Before Christmas socks, I have loads of Funkos, I have a plush, I have the soundtrack on vinyl. Like, I live for this movie. When they announced it, I knew I had to get some of the collection. I only got 3 things in the end. I was really picky. I was like, I don't need to extend my makeup collection so much because I just filmed my makeup collection video like last week. So that will be going up soon as well. And in that you can see I don't have a big makeup collection, but it's big enough for me and I don't feel like buying anything more than what I already have. So I decided not to get any of the highlighters or anything. But what I did get, I'm going to show you. First of all, I got 2 of the glosses. I got the Zero Gloss and the Sally Gloss. So yeah, the packaging on this is absolutely amazing. But I mainly got these items because of the packaging. The packaging is just great and it's just such a staple to have. To me, especially since it's one of my favorite movies and I already have loads of decorations from this movie and loads of items, so it's just nice to add to my movie collection as well as my makeup collection. So that's why I got it. So I got the 2 glosses and then I got, like I said, the Jack palette as well. The packaging, again, amazing. It makes me so happy. I think I'm just gonna take this out of the packaging so we can take a look at that, and I'll show you what the glosses themselves look like later when I'm actually gonna apply some lip gloss. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette first. I think this is so much fun. It's a book-shaped palette. It closes with magnets and then you just open it like that and then you have all the shades. All the shades have names that have to do with the movie and it's so fun because loads of the shades actually like make sense with the name. So there's 36 shades in total, of which 20 are shimmer shades and 16 are matte shades, and I think that's like a pretty decent... I think that's pretty balanced. I like that. I didn't play with it yet, but I did swatch all the shades. Most of the shades are amazing and swatch great. I don't know how they apply yet, of course. There are a few matte shades that are not that pigmented, but I guess we'll just have to play with it a bit and I can swatch a few more shades for you. I just really like how this palette is built because you have one side with very pretty like nude shades, brown shades, which you are able to use on a daily basis, and then just a side which is so extremely colorful and you can use that if you want to go a bit more all out. So I felt like this palette is perfect for me and I kind of want to swatch a few shades because I know Lookie's Lair, this green one, is beautiful. Like, I must say, like, they don't swatch terribly well. I must say that. Dead of Night is a dark shimmery blue, which is very chalky and very like tough to get out of the pan actually. So that one is definitely not one of my favorites. Like, there's some shades in here that I like and there's some shades in here that I think could be better. So like, looking at this, I'm not assuming it will be like the best palette of 2020 at all. I think I'm just gonna do an eye on the left side, so with the nudes, and one eye on the right side with like the colorful shades. Okay, so I always apply an eyeshadow primer before I do any eye makeup, and I always do that in my reviews as well because the palettes I review need to have like, you know, need to be able to fight their fight, they need to show what they're worth. and you need to get a fair chance at that. And since I always use an eyeshadow primer, I do that in my reviews as well. However, I forgot my eyeshadow primer, so I'm just gonna use some concealer. This is the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer, by the way, it's the new one. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply some eyeshadow primer. I think I want to do like a smoky nude thing since we have such a dark shade, and I need to try that out. I am gonna go in with Ghoulish first, I think, because I just really like that kind of like rosy shade. Just gonna... Okay, so that packs on pretty easily and it blends out pretty easily as well. This shade is not too bad, like I'm pretty happy with this shade. This is a nice shade. I'm gonna grab a barrel. I'm gonna apply that along like the outer corner of my crease a bit, just to deepen that up a bit. That packs on pretty well. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the darker shade, which is Hinterlands. It is leaving a little bit of fallout in the pan, but I'm not too mad about that. I'm just dragging that along my outer lash line. I kind of like how smoky that is starting to look. And then I'm just gonna go in with Ghoul. Again, Ghoulish, it's by the way. Oh my god, I'm really not doing well. I'm just gonna use that to drag from this outer shade into my lower lash line. Okay, I feel like having a wet base does help the shades a lot. So I think that basis is done, and I do want to, of course, add some shimmers on top of that. I think I'm first going in with Shock to just kind of put that near the center of my eye. I'm just going in with my fingers. I always feel like that works out the best. And then I'm gonna go into Eureka, which has more of a pinkish undertone to it, just like Ghoulish. Also going in with my fingers. I'm not a difficult person. Just doing that near the inner corner of my eye. Moving it inwards. And it's giving me quite the shimmer actually. I'm just gonna put Moon in my inner corner because I want to. I don't know if you can see that, but it gives this beautiful green shimmer. But it doesn't like pop, just like white eyeshadow. So I'm also just gonna go in with What's This just because I want more of a pop. And then I'm just gonna go in with a highlight brush and just apply those same shades on my brow bone. I feel like that's look 1 done. And now I just gotta think of something to do with the right side of this palette. I'm just gonna do blue, purple and green. Just gonna start with like blue over here, then work to purple like that, and then do green over there. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going in with the purplest purple, which is Spooky. Tap that in the outer corner. I really don't know what this is gonna turn into. But I applied the purple, which I applied pretty quickly and pretty well. Like it blends pretty well, I'm not mad. And just kind of drag that purple underneath my eye as well. So I just went in with this very bright purple called Spooky, and I'm gonna go in with this very blue, which is Behemoth. Apply that underneath my eye as well. Okay, I must say this shade doesn't apply as well as the other shades I've tried until now. It also just is a bit chalky. I want to use like an eyeliner brush, but I did not bring that one. So I'm just gonna use like a very small flat brush and then use the edges. I'm going into Mischief, and I'm just going to line from my inner corner towards my lower lash line. Okay, I just applied the blues. I'm not too happy about that. It doesn't look that good. Like the way I applied it, not necessarily the blues themselves. Like Behemoth did not apply that well, I must say. It's very chalky. I'm just gonna see how Oogie Boogie applies because I know that is a very faint shade. So I'm just gonna go in with Oogie Boogie. And yeah, this shade does apply pretty patchy. It doesn't apply well. It has a lot of fallout in the pan as well. Also underneath my eyes right now. Like maybe if you just use the green on a very wet base, it may apply well, but right now mixed with other colors, it isn't looking too good. I feel like I should just apply some shimmers on top of this. I don't know how to salvage this. I should use under Seagull as well. I think that is a better green. This one is more of like a sea green and army green. A bit of a darker green. So I'm going in with this one a tiny bit. Yeah, that's better. It is applying a bit patchy. It just applies really well right now in the spots where there was no previous powder applied, but on the spots where some other shade was already applied, like the lighter green, it doesn't want to stick to that. So I was really happy with this side. This side is just not it. I'm really sorry. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going in with the shimmers to try to salvage this a bit because I'm kind of sick and tired of this eye. I'm just gonna go in with Madness, this shimmery purple over here. I feel like this is a really pretty shimmery, like it's more like a sheeny shade. It doesn't have like any glitters in it or something, and it isn't extremely shimmery, it's just shiny or something. And then I'm just gonna go over into like the green shimmer shades. So first off, I'm going in with Oogie's Lair because I just really love that shade. Okay, it currently does not really want to transfer. Maybe if I use a wet flat brush. Yes, a tiny bit better. So I just used Oogie's Lair and I'm just gonna go in with Everybody's Scream because that's such a fun, bright green, almost yellow green shade. Just gonna put Moon in my inner corner because it has such a beautiful green shimmer to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it this way because I don't like it. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly apply some lashes and mascara because I'm kind of done with this, and now we can talk about the glosses for a second and I'll give you an overview of what my opinions are on this collection. My eyes are done. You can see the patchiness over there. I'm gonna tell you about the palette on my opinions on it soon, but first I'm gonna get to the glosses because you're probably curious about them as well. So like I said, I have the Zero and the Sally gloss, so let's just unbox those for a second. I have two glosses. I have the Sally gloss, which is a lovely, I'm just gonna be a real beauty guru. This is a lovely pink gloss with, I think, like a golden shimmer in it. And this one, as you can tell, is just a clear transparent lip gloss, no shimmers, just shine. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply the clear one on my lower lip. I just want to try both of them, you know. I must say the applicator is a bit small, I think. It feels comfortable, very light and not sticky. And I'm just gonna try the Sally gloss, which I'm very excited about since I don't wear colored glosses that often. But so like I said, I think the applicator is a bit small. I like a bigger applicator so I can just cover more area quicker, you know. Besides that, this is like a really pretty gloss. The pink just makes my lip, like my natural color, just stand out a tiny bit more. And the glitters in it are really pretty. Let's talk about this collection for a bit. Because the glosses, I actually like really nice, except for the applicators. They're a bit small, but the packaging is just beautiful. They're very light. They aren't that sticky, like especially the clear one. The pink one is a bit more sticky and feels a bit more thick, but it feels very light and not like I'm wearing anything. And I think it looks very, very pretty. So I do really, really enjoy the glosses. And then the palette, like the shades I have on this eye, absolutely beautiful. I love that eye. I'm very happy with it. Some shades I used on this side, also very beautiful. Also some shades I used on this side, they're a bit patchy. They don't only stick to places that are still with a wet base and not where other powders have already been applied. Some don't blend and some just aren't that pigmented. So it really, this palette really is a mix of like great shades and not so great shades. I do feel like there are more good shades in here than bad shades, so that's good. Like aesthetically wise, I don't really like it when palettes are like this and they're just all over the place, but that's just my opinion. The packaging, it is absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna like plop this in my cupboard next to all my other Nightmare Before Christmas goodies, and it's gonna look so cute. I love it, like that's beautiful, and I do think I'm gonna get like good use out of this. Just not all shades, I think. Is it worth it? I don't know. I feel like if you are a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas and you kind of already do it for the packaging, then it is. If you just buy it for the shades, I feel like there are better palettes out there. This is my opinion on the products that I got from the Makeup Revolution Nightmare Before Christmas collection. Yeah, I just really like it. There are things that I don't like, but overall I do really like it. So yeah, that was it for today already. It was a quick review. I really enjoyed playing with this palette and the makeup. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see even more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog and all my socials are linked down below. And that's it for today. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Toodles!